of the black prisons, where the administration doesn't do really much about the prisoners' hierarchy. So
Hmm?
they have roosters, the lowest caste. They usually do all the dirty work and they get fucked in the ass. And then you have 50-50. Those are basically people who did something bad, but they're not exactly roosters. You can't really fuck them in the ass, but you can't eat
Bully
with
them.
them. No, you can bully them. It's just that you can't eat with them from the same bowl. Let's say you can't really
Like they're
sit with
higher
them
than you
at the same
somewhat.
table. Yeah, they are almost the lowest class, but you don't really fuck them in the ass though.
Okay.
Then you have the caste that are called men. Men, they're just simple prisoners that that don't really have a particular status. They usually go to work in prison. Don't really do much. Then you have the Pathan. Pathan is basically
The who like gives them the work, basically.
no, work. I mean, work comes from the administration. Well, they can
Okay.
only order them work within the jail cell, but within the jail cell, only the roosters and the 50-50s, only they work within the jail cell. So they basically mop floors and stuff. But the men they work for the administration at a factory, let's say. So Pathans, they are just uh, they are basically the watchdog of the blood noise. In the
Yeah,
blood
that
noise,
is what
they
I'm
are
talking
basically
about.
on
Like,
the top of the hierarchy. But then you have the thieves
leader.
in law. The thieves in law, they have the highest rank within the criminal
Prison.
world. They are just basically known everywhere, and they can become blood noy in every single jail cell.
Ah, okay.
Man, I mean, I
Understand
was
what you
trying the same fucking shit to you. You said they became. I was saying when a criminal goes into the fucking prison, he becomes much more powerful. It was the same fucking shit. There's a fucking hierarchy inside of the fucking prison, okay? And now
Hmm.
if one criminal goes into the prison, it means that he will get network and he will just show, his poverty to the outside. I mean, I increase the ranks inside of the prison, so I'm powerful right now. So you have to
Mm.
respect me, basically. Inside of the mafia, inside of the gang or something. I don't know.
They
We
basically
have
become mafia.
yeah,
Like that.
they're not mafia. Mafia is a much more political thing in this fucking country. Right
Oh,
now.
really?
Because it's fucking inside of the politics right now.
You mean
But
cartel or some shit?
no, we don't have cartels, but we have the gangs. Basically,
Yeah.
they are mostly minorities. They are mostly Kurdish people. Because maybe you can understand the minority problems or something. Maybe you can understand them.
Minor, like,
Minorities.
wow,
The
minority. But okay.
yeah. They can get much more reputation if they go into the fucking prison. And I'm thinking, okay, it is cruel. I know that it is cruel, but if you put them into fucking jail, they will gain network and power and something. Maybe we can hurt them very hard and we can show that fucking how to say the crimes to the fucking community.
You mean
Maybe
you can just lock them like in solitude or some shit, like the higher ups, like the
man,
who's the raising, you know?
thinking I'm okay, it's my idea. I know it's cruel thing, it's not a human thing, I know that, but maybe it can be solution. Maybe
The
we should
reason I was
cut their
defending it because
legs or
it's
arms or
cruel,
something.
like, like, I mean, yeah, they're rising in power, but it is cruel also, which is inhuman. So
Man,
I don't want to go.
imagine cutting the arm, one arm one arm of that fucking criminal guy. He did a really terrible shit. Just imagine. He cannot get any poverty again when he goes out because he lost his one arm.
It's
It's just
crippled.
a
It's crippled. That's the
So
reason.
yeah, definitely. Maybe that can be solution. I'm just thinking about it.
I
yeah,
mean,
I
if
mean,
you put
who gives a
enough
fuck?
evidence, just put him, like, just put him in the hand.
I mean, why do we
Would
talk
get
about
high by
humanity?
doing
Okay.
crimes. Like if you do some like a certain amount of crime, you get hanged. That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
I agree with this guy. He sounds like right.
I mean, why the fuck we talk about humanity towards people who are not humane to other humans, right? They
You are
deprive
not
of
even
liberty to
human.
other
Like yeah,
humans,
if you like
so we
kill
should
people,
deprive
cut off their
them
arms,
from liberty.
just
I'm not even seeing them as a human. I mean, they're basically like I mean, animals. They have the urges. They're
Yeah,
just acting with the urges. And I don't know. I mean, in some neighborhoods, okay. I mean, okay, it's just a historical thing. Kurdish people
Russia
oppressed.
is very big, so yeah.
Man, I mean, okay, it's just a historical thing. I mean, Kurdish people oppressed and they migrated to the Western cities. Sometimes they face with racism, and because of that, probably they created fucking gangsters and hoods in the Western cities, in the Turkish cities, and they became a, some kind of how to say the American gang. Basically, I mean, it looks like that, and they are dressing like the Gopniks, and they're just acting like the Gopniks. Can you imagine that? I mean, this type of situation, can you imagine? And even police cannot go into that fucking streets. I mean, because they are, I mean, dangerous streets, and it's a fucking proud resource for them. I mean, even police cannot go into that fucking street. We
oh,
are
that's
dangerous.
very bad. That's very bad, dude. That's what I see. For example, in Europe, they have like certain districts where the police
Yep,
doesn't go. It's just
yep.
that
We have
it's
the
not a.
same.
It's just that in Russia, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. If there's a criminal and if that's a bad district, even if they're fucking armed, we don't care. The Russian state will do everything to get that fucking criminal. If they know that he's there, they're gonna fucking send. First, they're gonna send police. If they can't do the job, they're gonna send the fucking Spetsnaz. You know, the counter-terrorist forces.
Mhm.
If they don't work out, they're just gonna pull up the fucking army, dude, and
Army,
they're
are you
gonna bombard
serious?
the fucks. Well, of course, that's what you
Oh
got
my
to
God.
do against the fucking criminals because, well, usually, well, we never really pull up the army because the gangs they can't do shit against the anti-terrorist Spetsnaz, right? Because they're just way stronger. So you don't really need tanks against them because they're too
You mean you
they're
just
too
need
weak. The gangs
power.
are too weak
You
for
don't need
that.
you don't need
I mean,
tanks. Just
they can fight off police potentially, but I don't really hear about that much. But against the counter-terrorist forces, they can't do shit, dude.
Man, I mean, you know, I mean, it is
I mean, I mean,
really fucking
for them,
dangerous for
I
the
think
whole
it's good
society.
enough to not do anything right now for the government. No, that's what they think. But it still is bad. That's why they're not doing.
Yeah, Mage, you were saying
Maybe
something?
think maybe government think it's manageable. That's why they don't need to waste resources. That's why they're not doing anything. Like if it gets bad enough, they will do something. That's the point. Like
Yeah.
it's bad, but it's not that bad. That's the
It
whole
is
point.
it is the basic solution because these people are fucking dangerous. I mean, it's just imagine you have a girlfriend and maybe you're just hanging around the streets and I don't know you just have a I mean beloved one I mean nearby you and these people are I mean targeting you because I mean you are vulnerable right now because you have the girl nearby you. You have to
I mean,
defend
it's
this
not always
girl.
the case, but yeah, I mean, you're
That's
fucking
I mean, most of the times, this fucking case happens. On, I mean, if you close to that fucking street, if you close to city center, and if they are in the city center, they will target you. Okay, they will definitely target you. They will just harass you. They will just call you, and you cannot do any fucking thing because they are mostly, I mean, 5 or maybe 6 men, just like a pack type of, I mean, bandits or something, and I don't know
gang.
and they will want some money to you if I mean you don't have any fucking money they will stab you. I'm serious. Can you imagine that? I mean they are danger for the society. It's just like the terrorism, but it's not the terrorism. It is interesting shit.
Terrorism when like
Yeah, well,
another
that doesn't happen in
country
Russia,
do it,
dude.
so it's not
No
terrorism, but
more.
it's like it's basically how do I say it? I don't
I mean,
know.
back in years it was much more common, but nowadays also it decreased. But right now, I can see that. I mean, because of the fucking rap industry and rap music, every fucking teenager they wants to use drugs and weed, and they wants to, I mean, dress like the American hood. And I don't know. Nowadays,
Oh, it's American influence.
Definitely, and it's a fucking shitty influence. And nowadays, man, what was that?
I don't know, bro. Someone's
You,
praying.
I Sahil. It is interesting.
Everyone,
Okay, but just imagine we imported the culture of the favelas from Brazil. Everyone just wants to live in the fucking favelas nowadays. There's not too much crime right now, just like the past, but we have the much more bigger issues, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably why they're like, put more resources on other places.
The music is fucking important. I'm serious, music is fucking important. Everyone
I
just listening
mean,
to
I
Brazilian
mean,
music and rap music.
for some teens, music is everything. For some, it doesn't matter. You know.
I mean, you can create a lifestyle with the music. I mean, I spent my whole high school life and whole my teenagerhood with listening to the metal music, and I was dressing the metal band
But
T-shirt.
and
I'm
me, I
serious.
never like.
sometimes,
Yeah, I heard music, but it wasn't that much. Like I
sometimes
wasn't like
music also.
my whole life wasn't about music or anything. I'm just for some people it's music, for some it's not.
Music is basic. I'm saying that. I mean, the marches, the military marches, the music is everything. I mean, it was everything for
For
the whole
military,
fucking.
what are you on about? What do you mean
Sorry to
military?
interrupt you guys, but
Hmm?
earlier time music was about the culture.
I didn't hear you.
Sorry, but
What do
I'm
you on?
saying that in earlier times, music was about the culture of the
Can you say
locality or
again?
the area. Sorry,
On me?
no, 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 no.
Ah,
I
Sahil,
think
are you
he's,
speaking? I was muted you.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry for that. I mean, you
Uh,
because you were loud and I'm sorry for that, Sahil.
sorry, sir. I'm saying that sometime the music just need to show the culture. And now the culture is, I think, driven away from this music industry. And now it's all about these drugs, all the happy and
No, not always.
expensive.
It's not about drugs always. Like
No, no,
it's about
not drugs. I'm saying culture. Earlier it was about culture,
it
but
did say
now the
drugs
culture
just
is
now.
going
It
away.
did say drugs just now. That's why I said it.
Yeah,
It's not always about drugs. It's mostly American, those here
yeah,
But
because
westernization,
those
you can say that.
those people make like videos about drugs, serial killers, killing, blah blah blah. That shit. So it's mostly American shit,
Yeah,
propaganda.
I can agree with that. In India also the westernization going so fast that
I mean,
children's are
it
into the
isn't bad
drugs.
thing.
it
It
is a
isn't
fucking
bad
bad
thing.
thing. I mean,
No,
if you take in the bad parts of the states, I mean,
That
if you take
no,
in
no.
the
I'm
favelas
talking
of
about.
Brazil,
I'm talking
hmm,
about a whole, not only that part. It isn't bad thing, but some parts are bad. You know.
I mean, secularism is a fucking perfect thing. I mean, secularism is a good thing. Women education and human rights are fucking perfect thing. I mean, we should get them
What do you?
from the
I mean, yeah,
West.
it is a powerful thing, but they're making the feminism like for everything. That shit.
Man, I'm not gonna argue with you, okay? But feminism
Yeah,
is a perfect thing. I mean, I'm Turkish. I'm living in Turkey. I mean, 100 years before, women couldn't get any fucking education. By the help of the
I'm not
feminism,
talking about education, by the way. I'm talking on
about the
education. Yes, it is important. Yeah, it is
bad
important.
influence, the bad influence which are we getting from the Western civilizations, like American culture or everything like that.
yep. I
We
mean,
are talking
these
about
things
that.
are good. These things are good. I mean, secularism,
Yeah,
feminism, and this type of I mean, freedom of speech. These are good things that
yeah,
West have. But I mean, West also have. I mean, I mean, the West don't have the minority rights, and they have the hoods, and they have the Brazilian favelas,
Minor
and this
rights.
type of shit.
Minor rights. What?
I
yeah.
mean, they
The minority rights, like the in the geographical area, we have different types of tribes, or we can say that.
definitely. I mean, they have the minority rights right now, but they didn't
Well,
have
let
like.
me start. What the fuck is minority right?
Okay.
Because
Do you know what is apartheid system? Do you know what is apartheid system basically?
I don't know. Maybe in my like language, but I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Just imagine when Brits ruled India. You're Indian, okay? They had the
Okay.
British. They had the British streets. They had the British houses and the neighborhoods, and Indians couldn't even let. I mean, even have the. I mean, privilege to go into that.
Basic house.
I don't know. I mean, apartheid is like that. I mean, just imagine in South Africa, for example. I
Mm.
mean, they had the white streets, and black people cannot go into that street. In United States, they have the white streets even now. Okay, they have the white schools. They have the black schools. I mean, they just did. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, 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 yeah. Like it's
the
like
whole
racism shit.
It's that
It is,
racism, yeah.
I mean, minority rights is that. I mean, if a minority is not equal with the basic community and they don't have the basic privileges, it's the lack of the minority rights. In West,
Oh
they
yeah,
have it.
it's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing.
I mean, in West, they have it right now, but back in the years, they didn't have any fucking minority rights. They didn't
The
have. You know that.
the reason I said the feminism like it's good, yeah, the education, but because they're like a parent group in England, they stop some part of internet because they think it's bad for younger people, which isn't exactly bad, but they're prohibiting, like they have to expose their identity to know, because people exposing their identity and children's faces to the internet like website to go inside it, and that is the bad part of things. Talking about, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, it's in England, it's basically exposing, identity. That's the bad part only. I know.
Oh, I mean, it was a nice topic, man. I mean, I really enjoyed, by the way.
Of course, bro.
And one of my friends is calling to me right now. I guess I'm going. See you guys.
Yeah,
Wait,
bro.
he's just typing me repeatedly. I'm gonna quit you.
I got
there.
Pyramids, Egypt.
Ah,
You know Egypt
Egypt.
or
Yeah, yeah. I know
yeah,
it. But
yeah,
it's quite popular. It's so famous.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
I know
famous
it.
country. Yeah.
Mm.
So how old are you? How old
I'm
are you,
sorry.
man? How old are you?
How old am I? I don't want to talk about an ad in this